And I'm sure you'll be energized when the mayor gives his report. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the podium the mayor of the city of Danbury, the Honorable Mark Boughton.
Well, thank you very much, Frank. I don't really know what to say with such a wonderful introduction. I also want to thank Mr. Rizzo for those kind comments. Always appreciated. Obviously, it's my pleasure to be here today this afternoon, and I want to thank each and every one of you for taking time out of your day to spend some time and have a discussion about the future of our city. Of course, congratulations are in order for Waterworks and for Bob and Barbara Salick and their team for all of their hard work and all of their dedication over many years. Congratulations, and the proud Danbury residents that just drove as well. You know, we have a number of dedicated city officials who are here with us today. And Danbury works because all of us work together, regardless of party affiliation, for the betterment of our city and our community. And with us today are a number of officials. I'm going to ask that you hold your applause to the end, but each and every one of them has contributed their piece, played their music to the symphony of our city. With us today are our city treasurer, Dan Jowdy, our city clerk, Tina Talley, town clerk, Lori Kabak, Council President Joe Cabo, Councilwoman Mary Teichels, Councilwoman Mary Saracino, Councilwoman Colleen Stanley, Councilman Ted Casampis, Councilman Ben Shinisi, the Dean of our council people, John Esposito, Councilwoman Pauline Basso, and Councilman Wayne Perkins, as well as some of our Board of Education members. Let's give them a round of applause. Earlier this afternoon, I saw our Judge of Probate, Diane Young. Diane, welcome and congratulations on your recent re-election. I'd also like to recognize a member of our state delegations here as well, also recently elected, Jason Barton. Jason, welcome. Of course, I couldn't go home tonight if I didn't recognize the real mayor of the city. And that's my wife, Phyllis, who joins us here today. First Lady of the City Manager. With us today are the team of dedicated city administrators and department heads, and I want to thank them for their work in making Danbury a better place. Congratulations and thank you to them. I want to thank you, Steve Bull, and Harry Carey and the Greater Danbury Chamber of Commerce for putting this great event together. I'm also honored to be joined today by our police chief, Alan Baker, and our interim fire chief, Bill Turner. Both have taken bold steps to ensure that our streets are the safest in Connecticut. This year, thanks to the hard work of the police department, Danbury was rated as the safest city in Connecticut and the 28th safest city in the United States of America. Congratulations, Chief. Job well. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to report today that the city of Danbury is in strong financial shape, maintaining the highest credit rating and bond rating in the history of our city for the 5th consecutive year of my administration. Our taxes continue to be some of the lowest in the state, and our sewer and water rates continue to be 100% below the state average. As I speak to you here today, Danbury is experiencing strong economic growth and has the lowest unemployment rate in the state of Connecticut. This year, we broke ground at a $200 million expansion of Mankind Pharmaceuticals that will provide over 400 new jobs in the heart of our city. Cardis has completed its expansion, and Boyer Ingelheim has added a significant number of jobs as well. In addition, many of our small and medium-sized businesses are experiencing strong economic growth. Another success story in Danbury is fuel cell energy. Fuel cell energy is a national leader in the development and manufacturing of fuel cells. Today, I am excited to announce a proposal for a strategic partnership between Fuel Cell Energy and the Elemental Power Group, which will locate the largest power-generating fuel cell complex in the United States of America, right here in Danbury. This will be a 30-megawatt facility which will generate clean, efficient energy with no emissions and no harm to our environment. And if approved, the complex will be a model for prospective customers of fuel cell energy technology, and would generate a significant amount of clean energy for the state of Connecticut under the Clean Energy Fund. Our housing market continues to be strong, and we see a strengthening with new homeownership opportunities for those who only dream of owning a piece of America and a piece of the American dream. Specifically, the old High-Ridge Gardens complex is moving forward with 16 units already sold to people that are using Section 8 vouchers to pay for the part of the mortgage. Imagine this, one of the worst public housing projects in the city is now turned into one of the most attractive home ownership opportunities available to low-income residents of our city. I think congratulations are in order to the Danbury Housing Authority Board of Directors and to their Executive Director, Carolyn Sisnok, who's with us today. Our public improvement projects are marching forward. Highlights include the new police station, which is set for groundbreaking in the spring of 2007. The West Side Fire Station, which will be completed in the spring of 2007. The completion of Caplanus Field, which will be done in the spring of 2007. The Boughton parking garage, which will be open in the fall of 2007. The redesign of Rogers Park Middle School, which will be completed later this month. And with the aid of the state of Connecticut, our city, and many private donors, this Saturday we will cut the ribbon on the brand new renovated Boughton Street YMCA. And the following projects have been completed since the last time we spoke. The auditorium improvements at Boughton Middle School opened this past spring. The Western Connecticut Academy for International Studies opened this past September. Sprayscape parks at Rogers Park and Highland Avenue have been opened this past fall. A new playground for the Lineberg neighborhood opened in October. Paving of Main Street was completed this past summer. We also repaired and replaced over 57 sidewalks in the heart of our city. We've installed over 2,700 feet of new drainage and over 6 new catch basins. We've deployed traffic calming signs with speed humps and a camera system to keep traffic moving. We've rebuilt and replaced playground equipment at all of our elementary schools. And just last week, we enacted landmark legislation to protect our children from sexual predators by creating a child safety zone, the first city in the state of Connecticut to adopt such a tough law. And I believe in the value of this law. I believe that we can save a child from the horrors of being abused at the hands of a predator. Indeed, I believe that it is worth it that this law only saves one child. We have embarked on a new strategic plan to end homelessness in Danbury. We've deployed a new point-of-service program called Dream Homes that has already successfully placed several challenged residents in home ownership. In addition, we have successfully deployed a livable neighborhoods plan by creating the Office of Neighborhood Assistance, which works on neighborhood planning and enforcement issues with a special task force called the Unified Neighborhood Inspection Team. For the first time in our history, we created a historic district in the city. We've deployed a new messaging system to provide public information to residents and businesses about city issues or in the event of an emergency, critical information they'll need to know. And let me just say that my administration has been the most open in the history of our city, and I'm proud of it. We've put common council agendas and minutes online, available in 5 different languages. Our meetings are being broadcast on TV by a dedicated group of volunteers. We've created a public notice registry to inform residents of important zone changes within their community. And I personally held countless town hall meetings for our residents to attend. We've already begun scheduling our meetings for the next year. The Danbury Fair Mall is in the process of undergoing a top-to-bottom renovation. Western Connecticut State University, under the direction of Dr. James Schmatter, continues to evolve and expand in new and exciting ways. Danbury Hospital is expanding and continues to be the leading care provider to the residents of this city. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an outstanding and interesting year. But as many of you know, I also believe that there's always more to do. It was John F. Kennedy who said that change is the law of life. And those who look only to the past or present are certain that it's the future. Indeed, it's Danbury's future that I'm working on. Many of you here in the room know that our city personnel work very hard to serve the residents of Danbury. In some ways, I believe our employees almost work too hard. For example, a call to fill a pothole may take several stops. The resident may look at the phone book and call the highway department. Then they may call the public works department. When all else fails, they'll call me in my office. That complaint will generate a boatload of emails, several calls from department heads, and most likely a call from me screaming, "Why is the pothole filled?" Eventually, we get the pothole filled, but it takes an awful lot of work and an awful lot of effort. And the sad part is that those most in need of city services, such as the elderly, those living at or below the poverty line, and new arrivals to Danbury, are least likely to find a way through this confusing bureaucratic maze. In addition, as mayor of the city, I have no ability to measure metrics. I don't know how many potholes we filled or how fast we're capable of filling them. I don't know and couldn't tell you how much hot patch we use or where we see the most potholes develop in the city. We have no program to establish benchmarks, track performance, and assess customer satisfaction with city services. Consequently, over the last several months, we have worked hard in city government to change our culture and change the way that we deliver services to our residents. Out of those discussions, and working with our staff, we have determined that we need a single point of contact, a place where a resident can call and know about her, file a complaint, or find out about important community events. That's why today I'm proud to announce that effective Monday, December 18th, the City of Danbury will launch a new initiative called City Line 311. Danbury will join 25 other cities in the United States of America that have 311 service. Residents will be able to dial 311 on the telephones and be greeted by a live customer service representative for the City of Danbury. Our representative is located in the call center that we built at City Hall. So, starting Monday morning, if you want to get a pothole filled, you call 311. If you want to know what time the fireworks are, you call 311. You want to know what time City Hall closes? You got it. You call 311. You want to know who's playing at the Ag Center this weekend? Call 311.